What is up, guys? It is Jed Wrestling here, back again with another video. And today we have the Elite 116 Randy Orton, brand new from Ringside Collectibles, updated Randy Orton with the brand new torso as well as the Daddy's Back shirt. We are going to get it out of the box right now, but first, let's take a look at the packaging. This is, of course, the New Age Elite packaging, so you can see a picture of Randy Orton over here. It says Elite 116, Randy Orton on an angle with a WWE logo and a Mattel logo over here. It says Randy Orton over here with the Certified Authentic patch, and then you have a picture of the man over here with Elite 116 at the top, if you can see that. Round to the back, you can see a picture of Randy Orton striking his signature pose on an episode of Monday Night Raw. I do believe this is like when he fought Dominic Mysterio on that one episode of Raw. You can see his stats up here. He's from St. Louis, Missouri, height 6 foot 5 inches, weight 275 pounds, and his finisher is the RKO. Little information on him right there. And then you can see his career highlights as well as the other people in the series: Brian Pillman, Lexis King, Jade Cargill, Kevin Owens, and AJ Styles. Without further ado, let's crack Randy Orton out of the box. Here we go. Didn't come packaged with any clear rubber bands, which I'm actually pretty annoyed about because at this point I've lost all of my rubber bands, so I have none to use for my stop motion animations, which is really unfortunate. I have no clue where any of them could be. But into the accessories, he does come with a nice set of Randy Orton pose hands, so you can do his signature pose on the top rope. He's got some black wrist tape. These are like the signature hands that always come with the Orton figures. And you can see this really cool looking Daddy's Back t-shirt. It actually looks really cool on the Randy Orton figure. Originally, I'm like, he never really wore this on TV. I'm probably not going to use it for him. But he does rock the t-shirts a lot, and even if he never wore this particular design, I'm probably still going to have it on him because it looks pretty cool. He's got it velcros up in the back. So it's not like an elastic shirt or anything. This is like the classic material. Says Daddy's Back on the front in light green. Pretty cool looking. I'm a fan of this shirt. Solid accessories with Orton. Into the figure itself, he is sporting this reused head sculpt, which we have seen on a few Orton figures in the past, mainly the Elite 90 figure and the white and red. But I still think this is a good head sculpt for Randy Orton. He still has the buzz cut going on these days. He still looks pretty much exactly like this, so I think the reused head sculpt is no issue. Skinny arms, maybe. I mean, they did beef up the torso, so I would have preferred maybe some bigger arms for Randy Orton because he does have some pretty big arms these days. But the tattoo detail going down looks pretty good with the black wrist tape at the bottom and the microphone holding hands. New torso I really like. This was like the main selling point for me was this new Randy Orton torso. I think it moves good. I think it looks good. This is also, I believe, the same torso they used for the Elite 116 AJ Styles in the same series. And it looks really good. Obviously, Randy Orton, when he came back, he was a lot bulkier, right? So they upgraded the torso, still got the tattoo at the back, as well as the tattoo on the side, which looks really cool. Attire, I wasn't too sure about when I first saw it because I'm like, okay, it's just black on black. But it's actually got a really faint, like really dark green design, like a dark green design on the trunks. Not quite sure if you can make that out on camera. It's pretty hard to see. If I were to get some better lighting, you'd probably be able to see it. But it says Orton on the back. He's got the signature designs on the front, and then moving down, he's got the knee pads with the same color. It says RKO. If you can see that. New boots with the updated articulation on the ankles, which I think is pretty cool. Other than that, they're basically all black. They work for Randy Orton though. Into the articulation, you don't get much with look up or look down, but you still do get the side to side movement all the way around 360, and the head sculpt is fully removable if you were wondering. So if you want to put on some different Orton head sculpts, you can do that. He's got the full 360 on both shoulders as well as the double jointed arms, which I was having no issues with as soon as you break them in. Hand articulation, you get the full 360 as well as the up and down hinge. Torso was moving really good as well as the waist swivel. As for the legs, you do get the thigh cut as well as the double jointed knee, which is pinless, so it's going to be moving really good on both sides. Legs themselves, I did think after some figures I've been getting recently that would have sorted out the new leg articulation issue, but unfortunately that is not the case. This one is the one that stays up. This one does not, and that's a massive bummer for this figure because this is one that I'm going to be using a lot. So it's very unfortunate that one of the legs has this issue. But he does have the boot cut at the bottom as well as the updated style of ankle pivot. Overall, solid articulation on this Randy Orton. I'm just pretty upset about the legs, but there's no denying that it looks really good, and a lot of the aspects of the articulation move good, like the arms, so you'd be able to hit the RKOs and everything. Overall, I do like this Randy Orton. Let's deck it out with the accessories and compare him to some others. Comparisons, I have him next to some other Randy Ortons in my collection. To the left, I have an old basic as well as the Elite 67. And then to the right, I have the SummerSlam 2004 Elite in the orange and an Elite 98 Randy Orton. This new Randy is definitely solid. I think it's a really good looking figure. I'm just a little disappointed with the articulation on it, but it's still one I'm going to be using often. It's still a good figure to have in terms of a current Randy Orton. And I especially like the t-shirt. That's definitely one you could put with a lot of different Randy Ortons. Speaking of something you could put with a lot of different Ortons, I saw that the Elite 67 has this hoodie, and he just started wearing the hoodies again after his return at Elimination Chamber. So I'm going to take the hoodie off and see how it looks on the Elite 116. Here it is. Doesn't look too bad, but I definitely prefer it with the shirt, no doubt. Has been my review on the brand new WWE Elite 116 Randy Orton action figure from Ringside Collectibles. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and I would also greatly appreciate it if you were to smash a like on this video, as well as subscribe to my channel while you're at it. But yes, Jed Wrestling, out.